Hello, I'm Greg.
I'm Paula.
We're the two nerdy nomads, and we want to welcome you to the Dolomites.
Okay guys, let's talk about how you get up to the top of the Seceda lift. So from the middle of town, and there's a bus stop that's a bit of open area, just look for the signs that say Seceda. Should be straight back from kind of in the middle of Ordizay, St. Ulrich, and you'll see these basically 3 sets of escalators. You can see it on the screen. These videos got shown going down, but obviously go up as well. But that's gonna be your fastest bet to get up here without huffing and puffing and hiking. You're gonna do plenty of that when you get to the top. So you're gonna take this bad boy, all 3 of them, all the way up. And when you get to the very top of this thing, it's gonna open up and let you out into a plateau, and there's some walking trails there, but right here you can see it. It's gonna then say Seceda, easy enough. You're gonna go through this door. There's some art there and some other things, some maps to look at. But as you can see, Paula's starting to head in right now. So you're gonna go through these doors here, and you're gonna run into what basically some walking escalators or moving sidewalks. So it's elevated, but not nearly as bad. You can walk in the middle, or you can take these and continue walking, but it'll get you to the top. Then you're gonna see these stairs that take you up and around to the ticket office. The ticket office is right there. There's a line right now, and so we're having to wait in it. I'm pointing out the 2 lifts we're gonna take to get to the top of Seceda on that map. But effectively, you take 2 gondolas. One's a 6-person gondola that is nice and easy enough. And then when you get to the top of that one, you're gonna wait in another line, and then you're gonna get on the big gondola. And you can see this guy coming down now. It's gonna head up to the top, but you're gonna get in with 50 or so of your closest friends, depending on how crowded and how busy it is when you get there. But it's a nice trip. This part is not very long at all, but here's Paula and I looking up to the top there. But then you're gonna get on and just smile and enjoy it. That's all we can do, right? And that'll take you to the top. See you at the top.
And when you step off of the tram coming up here to the top, you're gonna be welcomed to some absolutely jaw-dropping views. I mean, Paula can show you the Seceda to the left, some absolutely jaw-dropping, and just the amazing scenery that we have out here. It's unbelievable, and it's one of those things that you can't get this with a camera. You have to come and see it in person. It's just amazing. So if you exit to the left, this is where you're going to get the best views of Seceda. And really your best bet is to come over here where it says that picture sign. It says it's a 10-minute walk. I guess if you're in really good shape, because that's really high elevation, but it's way up to the top where that cross is. Gorgeous views. Then from there, you can continue on the Seceda Ridge Trail, which is the one that's kind of higher than the one you see here. It's this one that's running right up along the line all the way up to that ridge where there's a scenic viewpoint. So you've got so many choices here. You can go down to the Huta that's right here at the top. That's really good. And then of course, as you go on your trails, there are so many Hutas for you to enjoy, and the food is fantastic. Highly recommend. There's always paragliders going on, and why not? Every direction that you walk here, unbelievable. And today happens to be an absolutely stunning day. So happy hiking. As you can see, these views are just magnificent. They're absolutely gorgeous, and really in every direction. You can't go wrong up here, and it's just breaks off. Beautiful. We're headed there to those two, Piralunga. Lots of places on the hill that you can chill. Up here, there's Paula hanging out. Hey, guess what? More awesome views. Shocking, I know. This is just unbelievable. Love that sound of the bells for the cows. Paula wouldn't pat them though. I don't know why.
I live here now.
Keeping on, keeping on. Nice detour, but we've made it. This was our stop for lunch. Beautiful. Right here underneath Seceda. With this marvelous view of the valley. People are climbing, not us. Yeah, this is gorgeous. We realize we're missing one thing. What are we missing, Paula?
We need a little more cowbell.
That's true. We're on 13B now.
We got more cowbell.
Which way do we go? He's at the sign.
She's like, y'all are in my walkway. Yeah, the cows are right first to move. I think. But I feel right in my way. I'm following this. She knows.
Follow her. She's got cowbell.
Lucy. Lucy.
Should have gone a bit there. That's where we're headed next.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Taking the easy way up at the end of the day. Costs a little more, but we're old and tired. Worth every penny. Clouds coming in. Some more awesome views of the valley from up here. You can just see the paragliders will go off this side too, come back around. Today we're going to go on hike trail number 6. So we're going kind of opposite of everyone wants to go to Seceda, which I totally understand. It's phenomenal, and you should. We did that our first day up here. So today we're headed down 6, the opposite direction, to get a little different perspective on things. But again, no bad views up here. So we'll follow Paula. Hi, Paula. Just watch out for those things. Don't put your foot in them. Ask me how I know. Yeah, it's really hard. This is a wonderful trail. It's nice and easy, so it's easy to film and walk on. But so many of the other trails are a little more difficult, and so filming and walking not necessarily recommended. But you can't go wrong with these. And then look, if you just zoom down into the valley there too, they go on and on and on. Look at the beautiful snow-capped peaks in the distance. You also have, that's really where you get off in the clouds. Right over here is where you get off the funicular for Seceda. And that's a beautiful hike up. There's a wonderful hutta right there. You can't quite see it. And then the very tip top up there is where the top of the mountain was. We did that hike. So very beautiful. Highly recommend it. All right, continuing on, up and onward. Yeah, if you're daring enough, you can take one of those paraglider rides. They actually leave from right here where we are. So, good luck to you. Wonderful signage for all the trails. Let me get up where it's not. So, we're gonna go to Corona, the bottom one today. But first, maybe a quick stop at Sofia Hut, because I didn't get any breakfast. And I don't want to get hangry on the hike. Although I don't know how you could with views like this. I will highly recommend getting the Gardenia Pass. It's a pass you can get for 3 days consecutive or 6 days consecutive. And it gives you unlimited access to all the lifts. So the nice thing about that, I mean, these lifts are very expensive, but having unlimited access lets you use things like that little chair lift you can see in the distance. Let me zoom in a little. It's going up basically to the top. Well, when you hike down into this valley, you know, your choice for coming back up to go back down the gondola is walk it or take that lift. And if it's already included in your pass, I can tell you what choice we made, and we'll make again today. At the Sofia Hutta, you can play a little foosball, a little teeny tiny climbing wall. I think I got plenty of climbing just walking up the paths. But they have these wonderful chairs that are just located, you got all kinds of different ones, but where you can just see this beautiful valley. Very popular place for people to just come and chill, have a drink, and just relax and enjoy the view. Like I said, we took trail 6 down. We're gonna go to the far right edge. Beautiful right through here with the little trees that you don't get till you get further down there. So highly recommend it.
Look, we found a path.
What, that path?
That path.
It's not a very good path.
Why not?
There's no shrubberies.
Okay, we have arrived at the Hutta Corona. Beautiful little Hutta. Clouds rolling in, so we're not seeing the view as well. But you can see that way, still wonderful. Let's eat. Just left the Corona, you can't even see it, it's back around the corner. But there's the Seceda in the distance. Beautiful. This is where we came down from. And then of course, unmistakable. And this side is so much less crowded than the other side. Obviously the most popular area being the hikes right up along Seceda and down, and we did that the other day. But highly recommend, if you have more than one day, to go down different trails and see different areas of this beautiful valley and this unbelievable views everywhere.
I'm gonna say, if you want a nice quiet place to eat, we didn't have any trouble finding a seat. Corona was great.
Corona was fabulous. The food was great. It was just so relaxing.
You get a view of Ortizay versus a view of Seceda, but nice and quiet place to hang out. We are pretty sure we're still on two. Really know you're here?
Beautiful. A little slippery. Looked like a log crossing coming up.
I really like this.
It's a beautiful trail. A little bit of forest, a whole lot of mountains.
But I want to go way over there. And we were closer a while ago.
Yep. We'll make it. Keep on trekking. Anyone for some volleyball?
It was worth it to go off the beaten track today. We went the long way. There was a shortcut that we decided to skip because it's not on the map. We were afraid we were going off the wrong way. Once we got there, there were sheep and chickens, and the same family has run it since the 1700s. Same family has been on that property since the 1700s. They own the refugio now. And great food. They make homemade cheese. Again, sheep and ducks and chickens, and even a little cat came out to visit us. So also didn't have that awkward waiting for a table kind of thing. There's Malga de Formaggio in Italian, or Quesa Schwega.
Next to the lake.
And it was next to the lake, Lech Sant, which means holy lake.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Almost to the top. This. The amazing views. Just going off the edge of the world. Clouds on the other side. And just beauty everywhere. Even right next to me in the seat.
Aww. No pictures without my hat.